Hey, this is Mark, and today I've got two what should be pretty quick jobs from my old boss who just dropped these off. The first is going to be an iPhone 7 that has no power. I've already confirmed that this has a short on VCC main. So there we go, short. So we'll just inject some voltage and with any luck, a cap will obviously get hot and we can just pluck it off. So I'm just feeling around with my fingers to see if I can detect any heat. Nothing is really jumping out at me, and this is consuming 3 amps at 1.4 volts. So the wattage is pretty low, which means it's not going to generate a ton of heat, but it should be enough for me to find it. So it feels like down in this area might be a little warm. So I'm going to throw some freeze spray on here and see if something jumps out. There we go. It looks like my contacts for injecting power are getting hot first, which is pretty typical for this type of a short. But hopefully something else will light up soon. No, nothing jumps out. So, let's see. I can try my thicker positive, a little bit beefier of a connection from the DC power supply, so maybe no, I don't think that's really going to help. All right, so I'm looking around at caps and nothing jumps out. And the history of this device is that it just suddenly stopped working. So I could go with picking out caps that I've seen fail before. So not long ago, I did see this guy fail. So I can try flicking him off. And we're still short to ground. So it's not him. No, I have seen it be, I think, this guy before. But, you know, I kind of want it to, I don't really want to just run around flicking all the VCC main caps off of a beautiful board. Just looking to see if there's any signs of anybody kind of being rough around the connectors. Maybe there's some history that I wasn't given. All right, well, I'm going to try injecting voltage and using free spray one more time. And I can hear Max calling me from his bedroom. So I will be right back and see if this board gets warm by the time I get back. Max needed some water. All right. So my wire that I have soldered to the board is getting a bit warm. But nothing else really is. I'm going to try and use my lips. Just this general bottom end of the board around here feels ever so slightly warm. So we'll give free spray one more shot here. course, that wire is what warms up first. Just hoping maybe I can catch one of these caps. No. Oh, that sucks. Hey, there's something. This little guy here, maybe. Let me check and see if he is on main. Let's see, I'm just glancing over at ZXW. He is not on main. A bunch of stuff around him is. So let's see if ZXW can give us any clues in this area of the board. So we got a bunch of caps and then this boost coil for image voltages. So let's see. We got 10 UF, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, these are all 6.3 volts. That one's 10 volt, 6.3. So all four of these are 6.3 volt. That one's 10 volt. Let's see. That is a coil, 6.3 and 6.3. So all of these, any of these 6.3 volt ones are potentially suspect because they're going to fail before a 10 volt cap is going to fail on this 4.2 volt line. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and just start plucking some of these guys off and hope for the best. Let's see who to start with. I'll start with this guy. Right, you're next. Nope. Let's see, who is next? Nope. Alright, kick you off next. Nope. So I'm just looking back to see which ones of these were 10 volts. Alright, so next is going to be this guy. And then this guy. Nope. Then we've got a little guy under this underfill that we might as well kick out of there. I think he was actually rated for 10 volts, but he's covered up, so I want to at least have a look at him. No, we're still short. Damn it. All right, well, there's not really, clues to go on here. All the caps look fine. And, it's really odd that there's such a high current draw and low voltage if this is indeed a cap that's short. Because this is the kind of problem that you see when there's like a mechanical short where there's been some piece of wire or something has gotten on the board, or somebody's been working in an area and has placed a BGA chip poorly, and there's like solder bridge under the chip. Don't typically see this kind of a short when it's just a cap, but I know Jess has worked on a lot more of these than I have, and she's said that this does happen in the 7 where caps fail and it's this kind of a short. I just don't know what the common ones are, so I'm going to jump back on ZXW and look for some more of the 6.3 volt caps. Just going to pop both of these guys off. Pain in the ass. It'd be so much nicer if there was just a little bit of resistance and that would generate heat. But since there is no resistance at all, there's no heat being generated besides what's coming through the wires that I'm putting in. Well, I think I'm going to pause for a little bit and think on this, and then I'll pick this back up in a little while. Okay, so I'm back and decided to pull off CPU shield because that was one of the areas that I had not visually inspected, and look at that. I think we found our problem. So we will pop that guy off, and I bet our short is gone now. And it is. So this one is going to be good to go. I'm just going to move on to the touch now. I'm 100% confident this is going to boot up just fine. I'll just confirm that real quick on DC power. Definitely short is gone, and let's see if I can prompt to boot. Can never remember which pins on the 7 prompt to boot. Well, I'm just gonna say it's booting up now. If for whatever reason it doesn't, once I get the device reassembled, then I will follow up and add on to the end of this. But VCC main short is gone, so this should be good to go. Also, I am going to grab some caps from a donor to swap over for the ones that I flicked off, but again, no point in doing that on the stream or on the on this video. Alright, so now we've got the 6 Plus for touch, which I only ever see these anymore when my old boss brings them to me. The ones that come into iPad Rehab are just done in New York because they've gotten so straightforward now. Mark doesn't get any easy jobs, and these are now easy jobs.
Mommy, I want to get out of here. I want to get off this, but I can't. It's too small to the swing seat. And of course, it doesn't have a rocket ship or anything back over. Mom, I need to stop doing this such a while. Alright, I'm here.
Okay, now we should be able to just toss the Touch IC back on and we'll be good to go. Alright, so I guess while that's cooling down for a minute, I will spend that time demonstrating that the 7 does boot up. So this is the same 7 that I was working on, and I'm going to pop it into its housing. Okay. Oh, yeah. Duh. Battery is totally drained, obviously, because of the VCC main short. And it would help if I plugged in the dock. Ugh, pain in the ass. This dock has been replaced by whoever was troubleshooting this. Okay. Hook up DC power supply. Ugh. And I am getting no current draw at all. Let me just try. Oh, duh. Because I swapped out my leads for the DC power supply for those fatter ones. Just hook these back up. All right. Now, show me the Apple logo. There we go. All right, so that one is solved. Okay, now to test this 6 Plus. I'm going to use the screen from the device just to make sure that that screen is also working. got a dead battery here. Have to charge that up later. Let me switch over to DC power supply. Right, and we will let this boot up for a minute. Oh, these always take their sweet time. All right. Yep, we got working touch. So another one, good to go. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.